My sister slapped my baby at Christmas dinner and told me I was overreacting. Like assaulting an infant was just festive fun. Everyone just sat there. But then my lawyer wife stood up and taught her a lesson she'll never forget. She never came back. My sister Brittany is an influencer with 150,000 followers selling overpriced skincare. She's always been the golden child. My parents paid for her apartment, car, even cosmetic surgery for her brand. This Christmas was supposed to be special. It was my 8-month-old son Mason's first Christmas. But Brittany showed up with a photographer, turning my parents' dining room into a film set for her $15,000 sponsored campaign. Having a real baby in the shots will make this so much more authentic, she said, eyeing Mason like a prop. The dinner became a 2-hour photo shoot. Mason got overstimulated and started fussing. When I reached for him, Brittany held up her hand. I don't. We're getting such good natural audio. This is exactly the authentic family chaos that resonates with my audience. My wife Jessica said firmly, he needs a break. Brittany went full diva mode. Are you kidding me? Do you know how much this campaign is worth? The baby is fine. Kids cry. When Mason went into full meltdown mode, Brittany kept filming, narrating his distress like entertainment. Then it happened. Brittany leaned across the table and slapped Mason right across the face. Hard. The sound echoed like a gunshot. His little cheek was bright red with her handprint. Everyone froze, except Jessica. My lawyer wife stood up slowly. Even though she's only 5 feet 4 inches, she suddenly seemed 10 feet tall. Her voice was ice cold. Turn off that camera right now. She walked over, gently took Mason, and checked his face. He calmed down in her arms. Jessica looked at Brittany. You just assaulted my infant son. On camera. You're about to find out what happens when you mess with a lawyer's family. Brittany started backtracking. I was just trying to redirect his attention. Everyone's overreacting. But Jessica was already taking photos of the red mark, documenting everything. Then she turned to the photographer. I need a copy of everything you filmed. I have to check with Brittany first, he said. Wrong answer, Jessica said, pulling out her business card. You filmed the assault of a minor. Provide it now or I can have police here with a warrant in 2 hours. The photographer practically wet himself. Meanwhile, Brittany was having a meltdown. It wasn't even that hard. You're ruining my career over nothing. Not once did she apologize. It was all about her brand. The next morning, Jessica was making calls. First, our pediatrician documented the injury. Then police filed charges for injury to a child, a 3rd-degree felony. But Jessica wasn't done. She'd researched the sponsoring company, Pure Beginnings, a luxury baby brand devoted to protecting children. I sent them the police report and video, Jessica told me. They're terminating her contract and demanding she return the $5,000 advance. Then Jessica sent the footage to every company Brittany had sponsorship deals with. One by one, they dropped her. Within a week, she went from making $8,000 monthly to zero. Jessica also discovered Brittany had been committing tax fraud. The IRS audit hit her for $52,000 in back taxes. The criminal case went to court. The prosecutor offered a plea deal, but Brittany refused, claiming she was the real victim. The jury took less than 2 hours to find her guilty. 3 years in prison. By the time she reported to prison, Brittany had lost everything. For 2.5 years, we heard nothing. Then Brittany got out early. Mom called begging me to help her. She has nowhere to go. Has she apologized for hitting Mason yet? I asked. Long pause. She's struggling with accepting what happened. I hung up. When Brittany called herself, I asked the same question. That's complicated, she said. I'm still processing everything. You hit my child. Either you're sorry or you're not. I went to prison. I lost everything. Isn't that enough? Even after losing everything, she still didn't get it. Recently, she tried making a comeback on social media as a reformed ex-convict, sharing her redemption journey. She was monetizing her child abuse conviction. I did a podcast interview telling the complete story. It went viral with 800,000 downloads. The internet destroyed her comeback attempt. She was completely deplatformed. Last I heard, she's in Michigan scrubbing toilets for $16 an hour. Meanwhile, Mason is now 3.5, healthy and happy, growing up where his safety will never be negotiable. He has no memory of that Christmas, just a loving family who protected him. That's all that really matters.